Hello students, today we will continue with the chapter 11 of class 4 EVS. Name of the chapter is Houses Then and Now. In the last video we have studied about modern houses and some houses in the past. Now we are going to discuss about the houses in the urban areas. Urban areas mean cities. There is a lack of space in cities. Urban homes are therefore designed to utilize small spaces. Okay. Also, in many cities, joint families have given way to nuclear families. In cities, people live in nuclear families. They do not live in joint families. Houses in cities mainly cater to small families with not more than 4 to 6 members. So the houses that are built in the urban areas, in those houses only a family of 4 to 6 members can survive, can live. The independent bungalows have given way to row houses and high-rise buildings. Okay, now modern homes have become more comfortable too. They have attached bathrooms with the bedrooms. Modern kitchens are equipped with gas stoves, microwave ovens and pressure cookers that save time and more make work less tiresome. Okay, so now you must have seen in your home also, in your mother's kitchen, you can see gas stoves, microwave ovens and pressure cookers. So these equipments save time and people do not feel tired when they work with the help of these appliances. Okay, ceilings have become lower as people use water coolers and air conditioners to keep their homes cool. And you must have seen ventilators have disappeared altogether from the modern houses because air conditioners and coolers, they do not need so much of ventilation. Okay, so you can see buildings like this in urban areas. Okay, these are multi-storied buildings. Now we will move forward. Now we will discuss about slums. Do you know what are slums? Thousands of people come to cities in search of jobs. Okay, these people often take up jobs as construction workers, mechanics, domestic help and rickshaw pullers. Houses in towns and cities are very expensive and poor people cannot afford to buy or build homes. So what they do? These poor people cannot afford to buy or build houses for themselves. So what they do? They build shelters for themselves with whatever cheap materials they can get, like plastic and tin sheets in empty areas in the city. These places are called slums. You can see slums like this. So what happens, these places are known as slums. In Hindi we call it jhuggi jhopdi. Okay, so sometimes they also use waste materials to build their huts. So here is the picture of Dharavi in Mumbai. This area, Dharavi of Mumbai, has it is the largest slum area in the Asia, where you can find many poor people living in very bad conditions because they do not have proper sanitation, proper area to live. They do not have proper toilets, so they are in very bad conditions. Okay, now rural homes, the homes that are there in the villages. Rural means of village. Okay, so rural homes are suited to the lifestyle of the people who live there. People keep cattle in sheds near their homes. You must have seen in the villages people keep cattle with them, like cows, buffaloes, goats. Okay, so they build their homes and they build mud granaries to store their grains. Now what is granaries? Granaries are the places where the people store their food grains for the future use, for the future to use as seeds. Okay, homes in the rural areas are 1 or 2 storied with tiled or thatched roofs. Thatched means the roof that is made with the help of branches of the trees, of wood, right, like this. Okay, so every house has a courtyard or an angan. We call it angan. Okay, food is cooked in chulhas that are and that uses biogas, wood or charcoal. Okay, so you must have seen in your villages or some other villages that people cook food in chulhas. Okay, sometimes they use biogas, they use wood or charcoal also to cook their food. Now, however, rural homes are changing rapidly with the spread of education, technology, better transport, roads, and railways. These rural homes are also changing now. You will find pakka houses also in the villages. Okay, electric bulbs are also replacing lanterns and oil lamps, and most villages get piped water supply also. Many rural homes now have modern toilets also, because government has taken many steps to change lifestyle of rural people, the people who are living in rural areas. So they have uh, done many changes, like electricity is also there, pipelines are also there, and government is giving grant to prepare toilets also. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about the building materials. We have discussed that kacha and pakka houses are made, but what material is used to build these houses, that we are going to discuss. So kacha houses are built with the locally available building materials. Locally available means they need not pay any charge for it. It is available free of cost, like mud, leaves, straw, bamboo, and wood. They are seen in villages and even in some corners of cities. As these houses are not very strong, they need to be repaired very often. So you must have seen those who live in kacha houses. After every rainy season, they repair their house, because these houses are not permanent. They get destroyed very soon. So they need repair very rapidly. Okay, nowadays we can see pakka houses in cities and in villages also. These houses are built with very strong materials such as cement, concrete, bricks, glass, metals such as steel, iron, and wood. With the development of the transport system, it is now possible to get construction material from far off places also. Even though bricks and cements are still used, a lot of other materials such as marble and granite are being used for flooring and other purposes. You must have seen marble and granite used in your school building or at your houses, different hospitals. You must have seen these materials. So these materials are not easily available in our local market. So these materials are brought away from different places. Okay, marble chips mixed with cement are also used for flooring. Okay, granite is used in modern homes for kitchen slabs, bathroom counters, and shelves. Wood is used for doorways, doors, windows, and cupboards. You can see pakka houses. You must have seen these pakka houses. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we will discuss about various new things related with the cities. Okay, thank you so much.